Hey, welcome back to Cooking with Bradley. Today we have Zach Justice on the show, and Zach picked the whole meal, and I don't know how to cook any of it, so he's gonna take the lead.
If you ever want to impress women, or if you're a woman and you want to impress a man, or if you're a woman and want to impress a woman or a man, God, 2024, you gotta say anything.
You gotta clarify all those things.
If you want to impress someone,
yeah, there you go.
Family members even,
yeah.
And that's not like an incest
And
thing.
not everybody has family members.
Essentially, this is a very easy, cheap meal to make them. It's like a couple ingredients, and it tastes like God came down from heaven and he graced us a bit, huh? So what the hell this is your show, what the hell do we do first?
Yeah, but you wanted to do this.
I was just gonna teach you, or they're gonna teach me?
Yeah, no, okay.
So like I don't know.
Okay, well, we should probably say what we're making.
We're making spaghetti carbonara.
Yeah, we're making spaghetti carbonara. Basically, all we have to do, though, it's very simple. We're gonna put that in there. That's boiling. You good with that?
That's pasta? Oh my gosh, what a boil.
You ready?
If it hurts, it's a boiling.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put this in there.
We're assuming 11 to 13 minutes, not based on any box that told us
That's just
that.
my guess.
That's Italian heritage that told us that.
My dad was like, usually spaghetti's 11 to 13 minutes. Okay, so you should crack those. Do you want me to crack the eggs, or do you want to cut the bacon?
I'll crack an egg.
Okay,
I know.
Why'd you pick up the knife when you told
I was gonna hand it to you?
Ooh, okay.
Just I'm a good guy.
Thank you.
No,
I got this bird.
Sorry, I come from more of like a blue collar family. I come from people that, you know what I mean? He was on TV shows his whole life. He doesn't know civil people. Check this out.
It's so true.
Okay, you see how I cracked that with one hand? I got so many shells inside of it.
Yeah, we don't want that. Did you really?
Yeah.
The whole shell?
No. If Papa doesn't want this, where's
Oh, right down the drain.
I heard that's not great, but I'll do it.
It's an apartment complex.
We rent.
I don't really care.
We're renters. Oh, it feels good to hold something like this.
Eggs?
Yeah. It reminds me, I was dating this girl and she was, I don't know, we just watched a good movie that day. There wasn't a real story to it.
Yeah, no, it was a good one.
Bradley did tell me before we started this, he's like, yo, I'm hooking up with this girl right now. I'm like, oh, super cool. And he's like, yeah, I scrambled those eggs. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, the eggs that she produces, like.
Dude, I'm a virgin. I don't know what you're talking about.
And then he brought up menstruation. I don't know, it was a whole thing.
That was weird, like on just a walk from the valet up
It was
here.
wild.
Yeah, I don't know why I brought that up. Yeah.
No, hello, Sarah.
Why is it always Sarah? Because I do the same thing. I don't know why like the go-to like joke name is Sarah.
What name do you want me to use? Sabrina? We'll use anything. If you want me to use the name, I'll use the name.
There it is.
Sorry about that, champ.
Couldn't get 5 minutes into this.
So in the thing that you saw, it said no yolk.
It was 2 yolks and then 2 whole eggs.
Oh, okay. Well, we're not gonna do that.
Did you already put all 4 in there?
This is gonna be a thicker situation.
You've made this though.
Yeah, I know, but I work with my hands. I was conceived in Italy, so I'm pretty well versed in the culture, and this is kind of what they do.
Were you actually?
My dad that was his move. So he was a fighter pilot, and he would take them over to Italy and then experience coitus with them and create children.
Do you want to wash your hands?
Yeah, I was looking for.
Right here.
No, I get it. I was looking for a napkin, brother.
Oh, there's
something to just wash off.
Paper towels right down there.
Sorry, I've never been here before.
Yeah, well, I didn't invite you before.
No, I know. Trust me. I was like, can I come over and just see? Could just smell the bed?
Yeah.
You're like, no.
Smell the bed.
Do you have a whisk daddy or?
Yeah. And is that like the scrub daddy?
No, that's
called the whisk
you were daddy.
Oh, okay.
I was asking for a whisk.
This is a high-end cooking show, buddy. So we did salt the water too, by the way.
I'll salt anything. You get anything near me, I'll salt it.
You're a salty guy. You're currently the king of podcasting. How'd you get into that?
Oh, MIDI at gunpoint. What?
Sorry, Joe Rogan's coming on next week. That was a question for him. That's my bad. We'll get back to Zach in a minute. But first, have you ever skipped a workout because of drinks the night before? Because I absolutely have. But if you're committed to health like the way I am, and you want to stick to a good routine this year, then you need Z-Biotics, genuinely. Z-Biotics pre-alcohol probiotic is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by a PhD scientist to tackle rough mornings after drinking. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's the byproduct, not the dehydration, that's to blame for your rough day the next day, right? Z-Biotics produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. So just remember to drink this probiotic before drinking alcohol, then you drink responsibly, you get a good night's sleep, and you feel your best the next day. For me, I love going on a run, like first thing in the morning on my Saturday and Sunday. But Saturday, Sunday, generally you go out with your friends the night before, so you don't feel great the next day and you're just a little slower. But I love that morning, so for me, Z-Biotics is perfect because it allows me to go have a great time with my friends and also be able to wake up feeling totally hydrated and great the next day. And 4th of July weekend is right around the corner, so stock up on the pre-alcohol now for all of your summer barbecues, vacations, next day responsibilities. If you go to zbiotics.com/Bradley Perry or scan the QR code on the screen right now, you can get 15% off your first order when you use Bradley Perry at checkout. And you can also sign up for a subscription using my code. So you can stay prepared no matter the time or the occasion. Z-Biotics is backed with 100% money back guarantee. So if you're unsatisfied for any reason, which you won't be, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. So just remember to head to zbiotics.com/Bradley Perry. Use the code Bradley Perry. It's simple. It's my name. At checkout for 15% off. And thank you, Z-Biotics, for sponsoring this episode and our good times. But you're doing well on a podcast right now, too.
Not as well, no.
No, not many
Once you
people
start
are.
comparing like that, it's not going well.
It's not going well for anybody. Okay, so how did dropouts come to be?
I was experiencing zero money and zero passion in my life.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, what if I start a show that one day it'll take off called Zach's Diner, where I would bring people on, similar to Between Two Ferns, where you kind of have a jovial talk, but it includes witty banter. That didn't work out because COVID decided to ruin my show and nothing else. Literally nothing else bad happened when COVID happened except for ruining my show. So,
All right, Trump, settle down. A lot of bad things.
Trump,
So you're doing Obama? That's a risky one.
you're gonna cook with us,
That's actually pretty good.
Michelle.
A lot of bacon. That's our
Bradley?
next show. It's just Obama and Trump arguing.
And two white guys.
Yeah, and you play Obama. I
and
can't
then
get
feel
in trouble.
free, obviously the comment section is for canceling. So if you see something that gets a little dicey, you let us know down below. That's where you voice your opinion.
Zach's playing Barack Obama in an upcoming documentary. On
People
Obama's
don't
life.
know. Don't tell them about like.
Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, my bad.
Thank you, Sony Pictures, for hiring me. Okay, so now that I've obviously got this egg mixture,
You gotta do the cheese, yeah?
yeah, I'm gonna do the cheese. Essentially, I am simply.
And pepper.
Oh yes, pepper. Oh, brother, we're gonna season our little hearts out. A lot of people would look at this and be like, Zach, you gonna throw some salt in there?
You don't.
No. A lot of people don't know this. The Parmesan is a considerable salty item.
And the bacon.
And the bacon.
And you salt your pasta water, so
You don't want to overdo it.
Yeah.
And you do save a little bit of the pasta water,
Yes, of course.
just in case it gets too thick.
I am Italian.
Yeah, but you've never heard of carbonara before.
No, I said I'd never cooked it before.
Well, you've never had a lady over trying to impress.
I have made ravioli on a date.
With who? Hello?
I don't want to talk about that part.
Oh, okay.
It
Then why did we
worked.
bring it up?
It did work.
I'll talk about any person I've ever dated and why and what I fed them. What
Yeah, I
daddy
mean,
let
that's
them
why
eat.
you had the podcast in the first place, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you guys still talk?
Yeah, we're boys.
How much bacon do you want me to? Do you think this is a substantial amount?
Yeah.
Should we just cook it?
I mean, if we're gonna be completely honest, we're gonna taste it once and throw it away. We don't eat poor people food, and this is a very cheap thing to make. So
I'm just gonna cook it. See what happens.
I'm gonna shave my
Nuts?
hand off.
Oh.
Again,
Yeah.
if you want to cancel, it's in the comments down below. Obviously, feel free to clip the bad moments as well and put them out
And
there
only the bad moments.
with no context. We appreciate zero context, and make sure people know it's not satire.
How often does that happen on
On the
Dropouts?
daily.
Yeah. It's happened recently on our podcast with something I was saying about social media people.
Yeah.
And if you would have actually watched the episode, like what I was saying, I was actually.
Oh, I thought you were getting mad at me for not watching it.
Why don't you watch it?
Oh.
It's weird that you didn't know exactly what I was talking
I
about.
know you guys filmed that.
You were on the show.
Yeah, I didn't want to be.
You were one of the first people on the show.
Yeah, I didn't want to. They lock them doors and turn them lights and love.
You're a big country guy, aren't you?
I participate in the music. Just went to Stagecoach trying to flex.
I've been to Stagecoach 2 times.
Oh, never mind. Only been once.
Yeah.
Happens.
Do you think that's enough? Do you want more bacon?
That looks good to me. Well, I mean, you're gonna eat it as well. What do you think?
It's the two of you having your date. Do you want me to open a bottle of wine for you guys too?
I don't drink.
Sure.
Because alcoholism runs in my family.
So is that enough bacon? Or?
So, yeah,
That's enough.
You do not want the wine? It's kind of just a yes or no question.
Does he always treat you like this?
Yeah, always.
All right.
That's looking nice.
Yeah.
You're gonna love some of this B-roll over here when you get a chance of me just shaking this thing.
This whole episode's gonna be B-roll.
Oh yeah. You like that? I like when Daddy turns the pepper. Whoa, dude!
Yeah,
You didn't tell me cameraman would respond to it.
Yeah, it's weird. He does that sometimes, and it gets pretty porny, where he's like,
My bad.
really close, and he's
And
like,
I egged him on.
"Oh,
Obviously,
yeah."
he has a
He's
problem.
like, yeah, that looks real good.
It's like giving drugs to an addict. My bad. That's on me.
Did you put the pepper in?
Yeah, I did.
Well, it's mostly on the counter. Or is that
What?
parsley?
No. Don't worry about that.
Why would you put the parsley in the sink?
Oh,
Why would you put that in the sink?
The sink just feels like a place I need to
With
be.
the raw eggs and bacon.
Dude, I'm trying to spin stuff. What's this called? Whisk? I'm trying to whisk.
Yup.
Speaking of taking a whisk or taking a risk lately, what's the biggest risk you've taken recently?
Did you want me to ask you the questions?
No, I have no.
Because I had some questions on
Okay, let's hear them.
Hey, so I saw, here's a transition for you. I saw you've been doing
Caitlin.
stand-up.
Huh?
That's her name?
No. Wait, what did you say?
Where were you going?
What did you say?
You started
Which I
doing stand-up?
support. I started doing stand-up. I've done yeah, but I'm not good at it. So next question.
Why aren't you good at it? Do you want to keep
Because
doing
man,
it?
I don't got the time to throw in the jokes that I need to. I don't got time to sit with what is comedy.
Well, like,
But I do wanna-
What do you feel like you're missing from your stand-up?
Good jokes.
Yeah,
And
it's
an
a vital
audience
part.
that enjoys it. But besides that, I'm nailing it.
Did you bomb?
I don't think I bombed. I have bombed before, obviously. But when I did the Comedy Store, I mean, I had to follow like Bill Burr and Kumail. Huh?
Why did you go after Burr?
I didn't know he was going that day.
Did he like bump someone?
Yeah, me. And he just showed up. He's like,
He's bumped by Burr?
I got bumped by Burr. And that's not a drug.
I did a bump with Burr one time.
I know. Child stars, huh? But yeah, he comes up. He goes, "You guys mind if I do a quick 20?" And he comes up, just Tommy guns the room. One of the funnier sets I've seen in my life. And then I just walk up as like a newbie, like who's ready to hear some jokes. And it was kind of at the end of the night when everyone's laughed out and they really just want to go home.
Yeah.
But they don't. But they feel bad for leaving.
What time was it?
It'd probably been about 2 hours in.
Well, of which show? The 8 o'clock show?
I don't remember, but yeah.
You should know these things. You're doing stand-up, man.
I did it there, and it ruined me.
Why'd you do the store? I mean, that's like,
My
that's
buddy
going hard right away.
My buddy Fahim.
Oh, Fahim's hysterical.
Yeah. So he was doing Fahim's Friends Try Stuff. I got on and tried stuff.
So do I just go straight into there with this?
Yeah, so this cooks the egg mixture.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
So now you got a
Wait.
mix, huh?
Yeah, but I usually have
You want
I
the
got
tongs?
or something.
I got you with tongs.
Yeah.
Hey! I'm gonna let you plate this too. So
Yeah.
do you have any ideas of how you're gonna plate it?
I'm gonna put it on the plate. Have you seen the movie or
a
the
good
show The Bear? I do.
It's a great show.
It's
Probably the best show on television.
It's something that gets me going. I do enjoy Severance as well.
Severance is great. That's produced by one of my idols,
Which is,
Ben Stiller.
why don't you just work with them?
I have.
Oh well, why don't you work again with them?
Sure.
Why don't you just be on the show? You love that when you like go home to family that's not in the
Well,
business.
you should be on that show.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
My mom will be like, "No, I saw something about LeBron. I think you should have him on."
Yeah, why does he go?
I'll
Oh
go get
yeah,
him.
we get LeBron on.
Oh, that's my bad.
No, my favorite is when somebody recognizes me and they come up, ask to take a photo, and then they go, "Why don't you act anymore?"
Ah.
And you're like, "Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
you tell me."
That's tough.
That's a weird one. Is this enough? Do you want to get rid of the fat?
A
What
lot
do
of
you wanna do?
mine.
I'm just shaking it.
No, that was good.
So sorry, I'm getting a text real quick. That story was phenomenal.
Thank you.
So are we
Gotta
good?
check your text.
Are we good? Are we good on that?
Yeah, brother, I mixed it the best I could.
Okay, so did you want to add a little bit of pasta water? I think it
Actually,
goes in this
I think
pan,
it's a
doesn't it?
fantastic consistency.
Or does the bacon
I think
go in
this
there?
goes in here.
That's what you want to do.
That's how I feel.
Okay, great. We can do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna prepare a plate for you, if that's okay.
Okay.
Does he usually eat? Like on camera?
I don't usually allow him to eat.
Okay, you're gonna wanna get this.
I would have twisted it.
Hell, that's what I tried to do, but they released. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Here, you gotta.
I'm getting a couple bacon pieces on top. Oh God, Daddy knows how to do this. And
That
then,
looks great. You're gonna want some crushed red pepper too, don't you think?
I mean, I'm wouldn't do it, but
No, sure. That was a dumb idea.
I mean,
I think
if you like
you want
the
to put a little
heat,
Parmesan on top.
that's what I was gonna do. I was trying to.
No, you're not doing well now.
No,
you gotta stop
I'm
around
trying to
the-
go
no,
around and
I
make
don't
it-
like that.
I love it.
It was better in the middle.
When the moon hits your
You have to make
eyes
another
like a big
to make the
piece
other
of pie, it's amore. Who do we here? You take a bite. You tell them what you think, and I'm gonna plate another one. Do
I am
plate?
excited to try this.
As you should be.
I was not looking forward to you coming on the show in general,
But then
but this looks great.
we nailed it. I get that. All right, and we're gonna do obviously a smaller plate for you, just because you're kind of, you're not like a star or anything.
Yeah, you're not on camera. You're behind the camera.
You're behind
So
the
we're
camera,
gonna
and they don't
just-
get as cool stuff.
Why is it cold?
There's no way it's cold,
I'm not using my memory. It's in my mouth.
brother. It's steaming.
I'm just telling you what I'm tasting. It's very good.
Oh yeah, I know.
A lot of flavors.
But simple,
A
Dad.
lot of flavors. It's cold.
It's not cold. It's impossible.
Jack,
it's
it's
literally
cold.
steaming.
I don't know what to tell you because it's cold.
Look at this. Yeah, that's cold.
Take a bite.
How about you take a bite, bud? Hey, get in there. You tell me that's cold. Oh, great.
You get your plate?
Yeah, I got my plate. I
You
don't have
made
any
3
forks.
plates already?
No one tells me where forks are.
Everybody needs to calm down. You can have a tiny fork.
Oh, thank you.
I really haven't eaten much today. This is fantastic.
You can have a whole bowl of it.
I know.
I realized what we fucked up.
What?
Bro, that's freezing.
It's cold, isn't it?
It's legitimately like room temperature.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's
That's what I'm
weird.
saying.
It's just like, it's off.
The whole thing's off.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like we cooked a lot of bacon, but this has like no bacon in it.
Yeah. I clocked that too. Yeah. Literally every other time I've made this, it's like people are wanting extra.
Too much water, I feel like, too.
And you want me to put more in?
You told me to save
imagine?
the pasta water.
Yeah, just in case. I didn't think you'd fully pasta this thing. Did you boil it in cold water?
I forgot to boil it in hot water.
boiled it in cold water.
Fuck, that's my bad. All right, well, I'll let you keep eating. I guess we can be done with this episode.
Thanks for stopping by. Remember, if there's any cancelable moments, obviously call it out in the comments.
Thanks for doing this, I
Thanks
guess.
for being here.
This was a really awful way to end this show.
Thanks for being here.
Me? Yeah, I'm gonna head out if that's cool.
That'd be great.
Are you good? I will take your car. Okay, well, hey, thanks for watching.
Subscribe.
No crumbs left. Okay, great. Cool.
All right.
I don't know why that's so bad.
Yeah, it's bad.